Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you saw my haul video that I actually released yesterday, I was so kindly sent this huge box of pencils. So this is the Feela brand pencils, and what I did, it did tickle me a little bit. The 152 super valued, which kind of changes the concept if you take the D off, doesn't it? Are we going to super value them? Are they super value? We shall see. Anyway, so I was kindly sent this incredible gift. So basic box, these are around £22 UK sterling, and it says they've got vivid colours, thick lead core, resistant to breakage and ideal for colouring. So they're not professional set, and which is refreshing to see that they don't claim to be. So there's nothing else on the box, I don't think. A little bit of details there if you want to have a look at that. And then we get into it. So it opens like this. Opens out like this. And in it you get a free colour swatch chart. So this colour swatch chart, I'm going to tell you now, confused the living heck out of me. Because the pencils are named and numbered, but I don't know, it just kind of sort of skips. So I'm not going to use this. I've done my own swatch. Oh, this is nice if you want to use it, but I need to know that they're in the right order. I might at some later date do this, but I actually really liked the order that the pencils came in. So there's 4 trays, and this is what the pencils look like. So this is deep magenta, 117, and then you've got the Feela brand on it. They've come pre-sharpened with the flat end for shipping. Now, if I put it against my beloved Artex pencils, here they are. You can see they're slightly thinner, a lot lighter. Well, yeah, they are a lot lighter. They're more akin to, I know people don't like it, but they're more akin to a Prisma size. I'm just saying, just to give you some perception of them. So they are all named and they all are all numbered. So what I did was created a colour swatch chart that went with the order they came in, because I think they look really pretty like that. And then what I'll do is number them myself. Because I have slight dyslexic tendencies, I number my pencils, like you can see with the my beautiful Artex pencils. I number them so that it's easier for me to find with numbers. I don't know, it's just the way my brain works. So shall we have a look at the other trays? So this is the first one. They do come in very flimsy plastic trays, but they are a budget pencil, which is part of our series. Look at that deliciousness. Aren't they lovely? So that's tray 1. Tray 2. We have got some really pretty colours. Do you know what? I just pray that when we swatch them out, these are, in fact, the colours that we get. So if you look at the... well, while we're just having a quick glance, if you look at the colour of the pencil and the pencil lead, they are really matching up to them. You probably see better with the lighter pencils, but the barrel of the pencil and the lead is really matching up. That's quite impressive. So here's our other tray, our pinks and purples. Can you see why it just kind of, I don't know, it clicked in my brain that they were like in the right order as they are. So I've left them there. We shall see whether my colour swatch chart needs moving around or not. And then our final tray, where we get our black and dark browns, and then going into our ochre colours. And we've got this beautiful colour here, greyish pink. I'm really looking forward to trying that one out. Look at that. It's quite an unusual colour. We've got our black and our white, which obviously we're going to have to put to the test. Let's just move that back. And then we've got quite a few greys, which is really nice. And then we've got some metallics. So I'm not a huge fan of metallics. I don't use them much, but they do look very pretty. This one confused me. Metallic ochre. Am I being a bit thick? But that looks more like a pinky, purpley colour to me. Anyway, We shall see. So let's lay the trays back in. I think you'll agree they are trays of absolute deliciousness. And the colours, like I say, made sense to me. So these blue-greens fading into the purples, it just, yeah, I don't know, my brain clicked and I thought, do you know what? I really like the way they've laid them out. So what I did, I moved those to one side, is made my own little colour swatch charts here. Just simple charts that I've created on, I've created myself on the computer and just printed them out. So before we can swatch, I'm going to have to go away and sharpen 152 pencils. Oh, the set did come with these two little pencil sharpeners. They're really cheap plastic ones, but how handy is that? I won't be using them. I'm not going to use them. I'm going to use my trusty Dial 133. I love this sharpener. And if you are looking for a decent handheld sharpener, I would strongly recommend the M&R sharpener, the little metal one. It has two openings, standard size, and then a larger pencil. It's awesome. And you can buy replacement blades, which is brilliant. But they hurt my hands. So 152 pencils later, I'm going to be using my Dial 133. All right, my beautiful friends, I'm going to go off and sharpen every single one of them, and then we're going to come back and we're going to fill in this swatch chart and have a little chat together. I'll see you in a sec. All right, folks, so I've sharpened all of them. There was one casualty. They all sharpened beautifully, and it was just my pumpkin yellow. The end came out. It seems to be fine now, though. There are, what did I notice? A few that were just slightly off-centre, but we are talking budget pencils here, so, but nothing that would really affect the use of the pencil. So let me move that tray of absolute deliciousness out the way and bring you in so that you can see my swatch chart. I'm just looking, is that a fingerprint on my thing or are we blurry? There we go. Okay, so I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4 like that across the top. So we are going to start with deep magenta. Fingers crossed, folks. Let's hope they are deliciously beautiful like their colours. Oh, okay. So they lay down easily. And they feel quite soft and squishy. But obviously, there's only so much you can do with a swatch chart, really. Am I blurry? The actual proof of the pudding is when you start colouring with them, isn't it? Now, I am not going to colour in my new Dream Ray's book, Maria Troll's book, with them because it's too precious. If I mess it up, there's no replacing it. It's a pretty browns, so I'm not really... My swatch chart, my idea of just sticking with how they'd put them in the box is probably not going to work. That's a pretty colour, isn't it? Burnt brick red. Oh, I had a heck of a job trying to do this swatch chart. I kept, you know what I say about dyslexic tendencies? I kept missing out colours and, oh dear. It's a good job it was on the computer and I could sort of edit it. So we have got some pretty reds. Those browns definitely need moving. But with names like light brownish red and then you get this colour, it's hard to know, isn't it? But they're a pretty good match for the barrels. We shall see, folks, we shall see. Bright pink. Yeah, they definitely would want swapping about a bit. And fresh red. I'm going to have to clean up and edit the sound on the video because somebody's out there, as usual, with garden power tools. Sorry, there we are. That's a pretty colour, isn't it? Okay, Scarlet. Why do people do that? Honestly, it's like stopped raining here in the UK for about 5 minutes and someone's out there with a flaming garden tool already. I'm so grumpy, aren't I? Now, these little breakages are probably because I've sharpened them too much. I always do that. And then I press too hard. So, not a bad match to that barrel colour. We'll keep doing that occasionally, like we usually do. And then... it's okay, quite similar in colour. A little bit more orange in this one. But pretty colours nevertheless. This one is a bright orange red. Ooh, that's nice. Very soft and squishy. Very nice. Okay. Now. From what I can see, there only appears to be a few proper yellows, but we will see. Brick dust, that's a nice one. Definitely does look like bricks, doesn't it? This is my poor pumpkin yellow that broke, and I bet it's going to be a colour that I really like when I do. Okay, now we're going to get into maybe our Caucasian flesh tones. Again, I've pressed too hard. Bit too orangey maybe for flesh. So we've got shallow yellow. Oops, I've messed them all up. I need all these I need pencil cases to put all these in. Shallow yellow. Well, that's a nice colour. That's a nice colour. And we've got pale yellow. That's a beautiful pale yellow. I like that. I like it when you get a true pale. It's almost cream, isn't it? That's lovely. I really like that. This one's supposed to be apricot yellow. Very pretty yellow again. Those two go nice together for a blend. Then we've got creamy yellow. That's a nice bright one. Again, they're good matches, aren't they, for budget pencils? The barrels are a good match for the colour laydown. Okay, now this appears to be our last yellow, which is canary yellow. Beautiful bright yellow. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Okay, light yellowish green. I'm really looking forward to seeing these greens. I think greens and blues in a set can make or break it, you know. This one is a yellowish green. I mean, we know from, if you followed me, from some of the budget pencil series that I've done, that was quite crumbly, that one. From some of the budget pencil series that I've done, that we can mix colours. But do you know what? It's so nice to just be able to pick them out. Can you see? Yeah, fresh green. It's good fun making them, but you just make you think a little bit, making new colours, but you don't always want to. This is a light green. They don't feel scratchy. They lay down quite smooth. But obviously, like I say, swatching is one thing. Colouring and blending with them in a colouring book is another thing. I've done a little black box there with an alcohol marker so we can test our white pencil. Apple green. That's a pretty green. I like that. Really like that colour. And we've got mid-yellow green. Yeah, middle yellowish green. Yeah. That's a nice colour as well. Those two would go really well together in a blend, wouldn't they? Really nice. Okay. Jade green. That's a more bluey green, as you would expect for jade green, but very pretty. Pale green. Although the barrels match very well, I wouldn't call that pale green. More sort of an aqua colour, isn't it? This one is mid-sea green. And then, don't criticise me, folks. I tell you why they're breaking. Normally, you don't put that much pressure down, but I do like to have a dark bit so we can see just how the darkest tone that you can get out of it. So I'll have to stop pressing hard and put more layers over it. How about that? I'll try. But if they break, they break. There's not a lot I can do about it because the way my hands respond. Lots and lots of greens in this set. And then there's lots of blues as well. So I'm just hoping that the browns don't let it down. Really pretty greens. I know there's some olivey ones coming up. Are you on camera? No. Move over, Lucy. Goodness me, you take 2 weeks off and you can't even get your swatches on film. Forest green. Oh, I like that one. Let's go over that, see how dark we can get it. Really nice. That's a beautiful colour. Move you over. Bottle green. Oh yeah, nice dark one. And that is what I'd call bottle green as well. The darker edge of it. Very nice. And then we've got kiwi green. We will come out and have a look at all the colours in the end. What do you think? Very nice. Okay, tray one done, people. Oh, sorry about that sound. That was horrible. That's the tray scraping on my mat. Olive. Now, these are the colours. These are the greens that I like. Yeah, love it already. Isn't that gorgeous? Sorry. Done it again. Right, then we've got dark bluish green. So we're going to start to go into our turquoises. Beautiful. That's a really pretty colour too. And then we've got... What's next? Come on, hands. You can do it. Medium green. This is why I need pencil cases. I cannot get them out of these trays. Yeah, very nice. We'll have to do what am I thinking of? Oh, a barrel and colour match. Let's try that. We haven't done that for a minute. Not bad, folks. Not bad. Not bad at all. For those of you that don't like swatching, it can be an important factor, isn't it? Do the pencils look like the colour that comes out? It's a bit lighter than the pencil, but they really are very well matched. Aqua green, that's a pretty colour. Now here comes my teals, which are my favourites. Light sea green. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, those two would go beautifully together. Those two. Look at those. Oh, beautiful. Right, now the emerald green. The emerald green is questionable. It's not what I would call emerald green. but it certainly is a very beautiful cover. Very nice. So all three of those, so the aqua green, the light sea green, and then the emerald green would all blend really beautifully together, even if they are quite similar. All right, let's see. What's this one? Oh, light emerald green. Well, I would say that that is darker than that. Hang on. That is darker than that. Never mind. Okay. Then we've got light aqua green. So that's aqua green, and this is light aqua green. Very, very similar to this one. Okay, so we've got light jade green. It's a pretty colour. And then the last of our greens is spring green. Another pretty colour. Okay, before we go on, let's come out and have a look at what we've got so far. Just so you can see. Hang on. There we go. So we've got some really beautiful greens, but some very similar ones, like that one and that one is very similar. Yeah. But other than that, I don't think there's too much repetition. Those two are quite similar, but you know, you get that in big pencil sets, don't you? The rest of them, other than that, I think are looking quite good. No, I'd say they're different. So quite impressive. Okay, we're going into our oranges. Oranges and some more like flesh tones now. So oranges and pinks. So we've got bright orange. And that certainly is bright orange. Lovely orange. Yeah, I'm not sure I've done the right thing by leaving them in this order, but we shall see. This is light coral. Oh, that's a pretty colour. That's pretty. Probably a bit too orangey again for flash, but nevertheless, gorgeous, gorgeous colour. And then just plain old orange. That's a nice orange. Just looking at the top, making sure that they look sufficiently different to the others we'd already got. What's this one? This is bright orange yellow. Nice colour. Very nice. Okay, we're getting lighter and lighter now. Warm yellow. Nice colour too. Oh, can I just say, while I'm on camera, you can see the autumn gold. Oh, looking forward to this one. Can I just say, while I'm on camera, thank you everyone so much. I made 10,000 subscribers. 10,000. Holy moly, what is going on? I'm so pleased and proud, and it's just wonderful to be part of this, our little community. The colouring world is a blessing. So many lovely, kind people in it. So this is peach. Oh, that is a nice peach. That is a really nice peach for skin tone. Look at that. Like that. Then this one is shallow orange. So I wonder if this would be like a pale, like a... No, it's more like a... It's more like peach, and then that one's light peach. It's got more pink in it. What do you think? Both really good colours. And then we've got a Oh, Sakura? Don't know how you Sakura. That is a pretty pink. Why it's there, I don't know, but it is. Okay, blues, folks. Let's do these blues. I'm looking forward to these. Okay. Now, I don't think I've seen a really pale one. Could be wrong, but we'll see. So this is cerulean blue, one of my favourite colours in the blue range. And I like electric blue as well. That's a nice colour. Okay. Let's go over to here. So this is light sky blue. Doesn't look very pale to me. It's pale, but it would be really nice to have a very pale one. I don't see one at the moment. Let's just have a quick peek underneath. No, there isn't. I think that's our palest, the light sky blue. And this is light blue. That's a pretty colour, like a cornflower. Matches the barrel nicely. Cores look pretty good. It's a little bit off centre, look, if I turn it around, but nothing like some major companies that have issues with their cores. So this is sky blue. Beautiful colour, that one. And then cyan. That's a nice colour too, look at that. Really pretty. Okay, we've got mineral green chucked in there. It's kind of one of those, do you put it with the blues, do you put it with the greens? That one, isn't it? So it's just going to stay where it is. My swatch chart's going to look pretty much all over the place. So this is azure. Another one of those, is it blue, is it greens? Very pretty colours. Then we've got light cyan blue. Okay. Definitely not light. And there's the cyan blue. So I don't know if they'd blend together. You might need like the sky blue and then go into that one to do a blend. Might be too big of a jump. And then this is cyan blue. So we've got cyan and we've got cyan blue. Well, that's a gorgeous colour. I like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay. I hope you're not bored. I know a lot of people don't like swatch videos, but because we're doing the budget pencil range series, I think it's important to show them off, and then we'll do a proper colouring with them. This is greenish blue. Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at that. What a pretty colour that is. Really like that. Then we've got cobalt blue. Also another lovely colour. What I'm looking for when I swatch pencils is colour blends that I can put together. Dark Prussian blue. Sets of pencils that will blend well together. So like those two would go really well. Those two would go really well. And those two. So that's what I look for. Can I get my 3 blends out of them? This is royal blue. Pretty colours. I think it's a real shame that that we don't have that pale blue, but we could mix it with another set. Like, they feel very like the Amazon Basics to me. That's how they feel. And I really enjoyed colouring with those. This is grey blue. Oh, that's definitely grey blue. Isn't that pretty? Smoky colour. That's really pretty. I like that. And then sapphire blue. That's nice. I'm just looking to, just making sure again that it's not similar. Looks on my little monitor that looks similar, but it's definitely not. It's definitely more grey than that one, if you know what I'm saying. This is tray 2, folks, navy blue. That's a nice navy blue. Okay, sorry, navy blue. And then we're going to go tray 3, so I've got to get this one out. And quite flimsy, the trays. Look, this one has cracked. But like I say, I'm going to have to buy some pencil cases. The trouble is, folks, in all honesty, the pencil cases that we buy tend to be more expensive than some of these pencil sets. That's a bit of a problem. So, denim blue. But it does stop you. It stops me wanting to use them if they're all in trays, because they're hard work, aren't they? Keep lifting these horrible trays out. Denim blue. This is deep blue. Is it going to be a deep blue? No. It's a nice blue, but I wouldn't call it deep blue. Okay. Are we going to have a very dark, dark blue? We've got the navy blue. That's quite dark, but not like indigo dark. This is ultramarine. So you've got that sort of purpley hue to it. And then we've got, I think we're going, this is purplish blue, so we're going to start to go into our purples now. So we can always darken up a blue. We could take our navy blue and put a little bit of black or dark grey under it if you wanted a really deep blue, which we quite often do. So this should be bluish purple. Here's the last one on this little swatch chart. Bluish purple. That's a gorgeous colour. That's a really pretty colour. So I'll leave my little black strip until we come across the white, and we'll switch to our next little swatch chart. So we should now be on mineral violet. So these should be all our, just trying to get all our purpley colours. Mineral violet. Gorgeous. So they do feel soft and squishy. But like I said, we will have to try them in the colouring books, which we certainly will. Okay, beautiful purples. This is pale purple. Oh yeah, gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I like these purples. And then we've got wisteria. Now, this looks dark compared to some of the other sets. Wisteria is quite light, isn't it? But, so, those three, for example. No, these three would make a really good blend. Sorry, those three. That one's got a little bit too much blue in it. So then we've got light wisteria. Okay, and light purple. We've got a nice selection of purples. And they do tend to get missed in some sets, don't they? Oh, that's lovely. So we've got a really light purple there. That's nice. Isn't that pretty? Okay, then what have we got? Dark purple. Good. Let's hope it's really dark. Nice sort of grapey colour. However, the deep purple is darker. Or maybe not. Look, this one looks darker on camera, but in real life, when I'm looking down here, this one's darker. Let's see. Grape. I'm very impressed with the colour selections. That's a really good grape colour. And we've got violet. Yeah, I'm very impressed, but I just wish that we had that very, very pale blue. We shall have to see how good the white is. So these are more of our pinky purples. We've got more red in. Purplish red. Those two would blend beautifully. Those two next to each other. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then light orchid. Very pretty. So we are coming towards our pinks. So this bit is making sense. Just I would have moved them round. I'd have had from light to dark or dark to light in order of my swatch, but it doesn't matter. I doubt very much I should be doing it again. Lilac. Unless it drives me mad when I'm trying to colour with them, then I might use the colour chart that was provided. Grape myrtle. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Like that. Right, I think we're into the pinks. So this is light rosy pink. Very pretty. Not bad. Well, this one I'm interested to see because it looks fluorescent and yet it's called shallow pink. And the shallows are usually sort of a paler colour. Gosh, that's gorgeous. That is very pretty, like a ballerina pink, isn't it? Doesn't match that barrel. But never mind. Right. And we've got just plain old pink. Oh, that's also very pretty. Peach puff. It doesn't look much like a peach puff to me. It looks more pink, but it might lean to have that orangey in it. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Beautiful pink colours. Love it. Okay. Right, so now we're going darker. This one, she says it's called pale pink. Not pale pink, but beautiful pink. That's a Barbie kind of pink, isn't it? Oh, have any of you been to see the new Barbie movie? I'm not sure it's my thing, but certainly looks interesting. Heather Violet. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at those pinks, people. Not that I'm a bit obsessed, but I do love a bit of pink. Okay, we've got pastel pink. Again, not pastel. But that's lovely. Yeah, I like that. And then we've got rosy pink. Again, ignore me, my fault. Ooh, those two, look. Lovely. A few more. We've got magenta. Oh, they've certainly done well with the pinks and purples. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful colours. Plum. Oh, yeah, nice. That's lovely. Okay, then we should have maroon. So I'm hoping this is a really sort of very dark one. Yeah. Nice, look at that. That's nice, isn't it? More leaning to the red side of things, but mulberry red. That's a nice one. Like that. Okay, the pencils look brown, so these say brownish red. So I think we're going to start to go into our browns, so this would make sense. But they could have done with being up with the other ones. Pretty good match there, though, look. Oh, yeah. Not bad, folks. All right, brick red. We have to do a lot of brick colouring in our colouring books, don't we? So these are really very interesting colours, look. Very nice. They're like the certain popular sets, like the Prisma sets have got these browns in, what are they called? Sienna brown and that, aren't they, with the red in it. And we've got light reddish brown. Oh, that's nice. That's a really nice brown. Had a lovely subscriber or viewer left me a comment saying that they had the Feela pencils and they loved the browns in the set. And they were their most used pencils. I can see why. If they're going to come out like that. So that goes really nice. That dark brownish red goes really nice with the brownish red here, look. Those two together, really nice. Right, now we're getting into looks like our proper browns. So we've got dark brown. Nice brown, really nice brown. That's like a sepia brown, that's lovely. Okay, dark coffee. So I'm expecting this to be, yeah, and it is lovely. So the subscriber that commented was certainly right, because these are really nice. So we've got Beaster. Or Bister. That's nice. Nice and dark. And that's tray 3. So we're on our final tray, people. Sadly, I do love a good swatch, you know. I find it very relaxing. Okay, so we've still got more browns. Oh, this is our black. So this is an important one. So how is it going to be? Oh! Right, let's lessen it off. Let's see what happens. That is a really good black. Look at that. That is not bad at all. Really impressed. The Artex set. I love the black and white in the Artex set. They're really good. This is umber grey. That's nice. Yes, they were certainly right about the browns. They are lovely. And it might not be a favourite colour of ours all the time. Brown, dark grey, this one. Yeah. But they're certainly important, especially if you do a lot of nature or landscape colouring. We need these browns. They're very important. Dark brownish grey. We haven't finished with the browns yet. We're going to go into start the ochre colours next. Nice, okay. Alright, bronze. Ooh, that's like a chocolatey colour. Isn't that nice? Ooh, I like that one. Very nice. Right, here we go. These should be more ochre-y. This one says chocolate. I suppose it could be. Yeah, could be. That is a really good barrel match. Not bad at all. Right. Just plain old brown. They are really, honestly, a nice selection. Okay, next one, cinnamon. We're nearly there, folks, sadly. Love it. But then on the upside, we can come back and I can do a page for you with them. Desert yellow. So these are going to be our ochre-y tones now. Yeah, that's a nice ochre. Very soft and squishy. Then we've got dark yellow. How's about those for blending colours? They would be great, all of those. Look at them. All right. Brown olive. Can you see? Just about. I'll squidge you over a little bit. Very nice. Okay. Then, come on, hands. We have ginger yellow. They're all looking different. So that's really helpful. They're all looking significantly different. You know, there's a significant difference in each of them, which is nice. This one's called Earth Tone. Oh, that's a nice brown too. It's a nice soft brown, like that one. Then we've got Olive Yellow. This might be a greeny, yeah, greeny ochre. A bit like the green gold in the Polychromo set. And we've got Cadmium Yellow. Right, the white's coming up in a bit. We've got to do our testing. Cadmium Yellow. It's a funny colour, isn't it? Sort of greeny yellow, yeah. Okay. Then we've got ochre itself. Yeah. And then we've got the last of them is light ochre. Right, we're going to do our white test now. Oops, sorry. Okay, white. I have got a little slot for white, but hang on. There is no point in me putting it on there because we're not going to see it. So we're going to go back to our first swatch chart. And do you remember I did the black alcohol marker on the back of here? Let's have a go. Ooh. Well, it certainly shows up. Let's try that popular brand that I get shouted out for using. I just want to see, can I find one? No, of course not. Oh, come on, that's silliness. This is a madness, folks. It's a madness. Right, I've got a stubby one. Right, Prisma. I just want to try. They're not going to be Prismas, and they're not. They're £22. You know, these are professional pencils. But I just want to compare the... See, so where are you? So this is the Prisma, and this is our budget set. I mean, if you're spending nearly £200, would you be fussed with that? It depends. Let's go back over and see. You know, there are other mediums that we can use if we want really white, isn't there? But that, folks, I don't think, if I can get you on camera, there's your Prisma, and this is our basic white colour. I don't think that's too bad at all. Let's give it a tick. Not bad. I've seen other pencils that don't even compare to that in more expensive sets. So that's very impressive. Well done, Feela. Okay, so we've got the white. We've got to go. This is the one I was desperate to try. Look, greyish pink. Ooh. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's very pretty. Isn't that pretty? Definitely greyish, but beautiful, beautiful colour. Right, now we're going to start. We've got one tan and then we've got our greys. Oh, that's nice. That's really soft. That'd go beautifully with some of those darker browns to fade it out for trees and things. Okay, right, we're into our greys. So this is Mist Grey. Greenish grey. Well, it certainly does have a hint of green in it, doesn't it? That's interesting. I like that colour. Smoky grey. That's a warm grey. That's really nice. Slightly off centre, this one, look. You see that? The only time that presents is a problem sometimes if you sharpen it and that bit comes down and the lead snaps off, but I don't think it's that bad a shape for that to happen. This one's called Lead Grey. Very pretty. Then light brownish, so these are going to be our more warm tones. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? So we've got a nice mix of darks and lights so far, of greys. Silver grey. Ooh. It's very bluey. That's beautiful. Oh, I like that. That's like slate grey. And then we've got slate grey. Okay, oh, so yeah, that's a really dark one. That's nice. Beautiful. So there's a cold one, which would go very well with our mist grey. Yeah, very nice. Okay, one more colour, and then we're into our metallics. So this deep greenish grey. Where are we? Here. Can you see? Yeah. Very near black. That's a great one. Nice cold one. Okay, let's test out these metallics. Are you ready, folks? Gold. I'm hoping they're not very metallic-y. Then they can be used in the set. It's more of a... It has got a shine to it. But, yeah. Right, let's try silver. They're usually the best ones, aren't they? In my opinion, the silver pencils are always the best. See? Is it shiny? Not really. Which is good because, well, good for me, because it means I can use them as extra colours in the set. So that, to me, I can be used now as another grey. So this is metallic grass green. Well, I think I've lucked out because, like I say, I'm not really a metallic fan. So I'm getting an extra load of colours here. Metallic teal. Ooh, well, that's lovely. I like that. Oh, I'm getting very excited about these ones, folks. Metallic blue. I'll hold them up in a minute and we'll check them. And see whether they're metallic or not. So we've got a cyan. Cyan blue. Then we've got, what's this one? Metallic red. Oh, that's a gorgeous deep pink. Okay. 3 more pencils, folks. Metallic ochre. Yeah, this is the one I showed in my haul. I was like, ochre? No, it's more of a burgundy, isn't it? But still a lovely colour. Lush. You would like that. Okay. 2 more. Metallic violet. Just smudged all up. And then last but not least, metallic orange. Okay, oops, my hands are playing up now. So we get for swatching 152 pencils. Right, I just want to see. I think, let's put this on. I think, you know, that they're not any more shiny than the others. So I think I've just gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pencil colours. I don't see, that one might be a little sheen, but no more than any other wax pencils than that metallic teal and the ochre. They're just gorgeous. Right, hang on. Let me put them one on top of the other and let's come out so you can see. All right, this is the entire set, 152 colours. So I'm actually quite pleased with the order they came out in. I don't think I need to change them. Actually, I think I'll be able to work with that. I think it's quite clear. if you're going across the rows. So a couple of things. It's very limited in the yellows. Very limited. But we do have the gorgeous ochres that you can use. But I love the very pale yellows that they've given us. And the creamy yellow's just gorgeous. The shallow yellow, I love that. And which one did we say? Where's the peaches? There, peach and shallow orange. That's what I'm thinking of. Those three. Just beautiful skin tones. Caucasian skin tones. And the browns, for other skin tones, they've got so many browns, different ochres and browns, that you're spoilt for choice, really. So I think the things that let it down is there is no... We've got light yellowish green, but there's no real pale green or pale blue. Our lightest blue is this light blue and light sky blue, which is a shame. But I have an idea. Wait now. Let's take the white pencil. Where's that blue pencil? What do we need? What do I need? I'm going to try it and see if I can blend them. I want light sky blue. Here we go. Light sky blue. I want a bit of scrap of paper. Let's try. Bring you in a minute. So, this is light sky blue. And then the white, obviously. Let's try. Wow, okay. That is not bad, that white pencil. It's really quite impressive. So we do end up... I don't know how many layers that would take. I wouldn't want to have to do that with my hand, but we do end up with a pale blue. Not extremely pale, but pale enough. I'm wondering how many layers these would take, you know. Let's just blend that. Because that's kind of resisting me now. Yeah, it's a kind of resistance, so you'd have to be quite careful when you're colouring with them, not to go in too heavy-handed. You'd have to tone down the weight of pressure that you put down. The weight of pressure? The pressure that you use on your colouring. So, but we'll see. We'll try them out. So, yeah, like I said, I'm very pleased. I think the white and the black are very good. It's quite an intense black. The white, yeah, I'm really impressed with that. If you look, that's the Prisma, and then that's the £22 set for 152. I don't think you can go wrong. Anyway, folks, that is, just to recap, my hands have given up the ghost now. I don't want to play anymore. The 152 super valued, value, like I said in my haul, kind of changes the concept of the word, doesn't it? 152 super valued. Are they super valued? They're super value? We'll have to find out, won't we? I'm quite pleased with the colours, but we are going to do a page with them, and we'll see whether they're super valued, or not worth having. I think they're very worth having. They are lovely pencils. So, thank you so much. My beautiful friend Gail brought these for me. Thank you, Gail. I'm looking forward to using them. It was a real lovely surprise to receive them. I love getting pencils so I can swatch them and order them and play. So thank you so much. So I'll let you go. Thank you for sticking with me if you have all the way through. Great budget set of pencils. I'll put the links down below for them. So until we meet again in the near future, take really good care of yourselves, my lovelies. Bye-bye.